Hey guys, it's Andrew with Off-Grid Solar Smart House, and today we have Allpowers all new R1500. So let's dive into the specs, we'll test this thing out, and at the end, I'll give you my final thoughts. Stay tuned. This unit has a LiPo4 battery, 1,152 watt hours, 4 AC outlets at the bottom with dust covers, pure sine wave inverter, 1,800 watts to 3,000 watt surge. At the top right, we have the cigarette plug, 12 volt, 10 amp, and it has a dust cover. On the top left, we have the two USB-A 18 watt ports. Right below that, we have the USB-C 100 watt ports. And to turn the unit on, all you got to do is press the power button for about 3 seconds. And then it kind of resembles the Xbox 360 green color and glows, which is kind of nice. To turn the DC on, just press this button and you'll see that the indication display lights turn on for it. Same thing for the AZ, just press it once and you'll see it turns on the display. On the right side of the unit, we have the AC charge input, the AC overload protection, the solar car input. To open it, press in the middle and it pops open. Now we have an XT60 plug, 12 volt, 60 volt, 13 amp, 650 watts max. On the other side, we have the battery expansion ports. Now on the website, this thing says it takes 2 expansion batteries, B100s. More on that at the end. Right above that, we have the handles. And these handles are very nice, they're deep. And technically, if you wanted, you can one-hand this thing. You can carry it with one hand if you'd like. On the top, we have the 2 gracious wireless pads, 15 watts max. This unit's about 38 pounds, pretty light, easy to carry around. This comes with a warranty 5-year. Here's your user manual and your warranty card, and it also comes with this pouch. Inside the pouch we have, let's see, we got a power cord, that's to charge it from the wall. And then we got an MC4 to XT60 cable. Let's see what happens when the unit is powered down and we plug in a solar panel. The unit should turn on, and it does, which is good. And does it start tracking? Yes, it does. Time to bust out the Allpowers SP033 polycrystalline solar panel. These are 200 watt panels and they're waterproof. Just undo the clips at the top and the bottom. And you're going to want to find a flat surface, not in any shade. And unfold the panel. And each panel has 4 legs. You're going to want to pull them out and adjust them as necessary. When you've got them propped up, you're going to want to give this panel a good whack to make sure it's not going anywhere. And we are going to be putting 2 of these panels in series to get a greater power output. On the side of the unit, we have this rather large pouch. And this comes in handy to store all your cables and all of your extras. The solar panel comes with an MC4 connector. And we have a bunch of goodies inside. We have a bunch of barrel connectors and a USB. We have MC4 to XT60 connectors. We have a car jumper to MC4. And then we have a MC4 to barrel connector. It's around 11 a.m. and we do have some high clouds in the sky, but it's rather sunny. And we have the two Allpowers panels right here in series. And then we have the long MC4 extension cable going into the R1500. And let's see what numbers we're pulling in. We're getting around 284, 275 watts. One thing that's really cool about having two panels is if I wanted to, I can put one in a different area than the other, rather than having one large panel. Next, let's test the UPS function. Right now we're bringing in 220 watts, we're outputting 150, and it's on UPS mode. We have my computer and monitor plugged into this. Let's see what happens when we unplug. Computer's still on, everything's working. I started the battery capacity test at 100% and the watt meter was reset to 0. Now, I was outputting around 1640 watts for around 32 minutes, you could see, and I'm already at 1.2 kilowatt hours of power, which does not make sense to me if this is an 1152 kilowatt battery. The only thing I'm thinking is it's actually like a 1500 watt hour battery, and we're getting like 85% of that. I'm not 100% sure. That doesn't really make sense to me at all. Why they would advertise it at 1152, or maybe I just got the best version of this R1500, which could be the case. To turn Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on, hold down the DC button for 3 seconds. So I'm going to connect to the R1500 using the smart app using Bluetooth, and we could turn on the AC output, and it's outputting over 1100 watts. And we can turn on the USB power, just tap it, and then we can turn on the cigarette plug. The top right, we click these 3 little dots and it's the settings, and we're in mute mode right now. We can change this from mute is around 400 watts, and then if we put standard, that's around like 1000 watts. And right below the work mode, the charging mode should be called, is eco mode. You can turn this on, and then right below there you can adjust the eco mode shutdown time. We'll keep it at 4, and then we're going to change it to fast mode. And now you can see we're bringing in around 1200 watts of power. Let's go back to the main menu, and it looks like we're bringing in about 1500 watts. The R1500 is a modern and sleek looking power station. I really like these pop-up drawers on the side. And right here we have the battery extension connection. And I went on their website and I saw that this thing takes 2 B100 batteries. I couldn't find that product anywhere. It might be a new release coming soon. But I'm gonna assume that those B100 batteries are the equivalent to 1 kilowatt of power, which in theory, this could be a 3 kilowatt system if you upgrade it. 650 watts of solar input, I really love that. And this thing could charge at 1500 watts, so that's really great. And in theory, if we go back to the solar input, 12 volt panel, 100 watt each, you could put 5 of those in series and start to charge this thing up, which is really good. Now the fan noise, I know in the older Allpowers units, I have the S2000 Pro, that any amount of load you throw onto it, the fans would just ramp up to 100 and it would kind of drive you crazy. I use that one on the weekends in my backyard, and doesn't matter if I put a 100 watt load on it, the fans go crazy. It finally seems like they've addressed those problems with this unit. I could put an 800 watt load onto this and it doesn't seem like the fans kick on, and if they do, they are in mute mode, which is great. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.